Hello, and welcome to the annual Super Bowl reading from this channel, now titled Manifest Wisely. Last year I did a read and predicted incorrectly, FYI. So this is the second annual read. It's the Eagles versus the Chiefs. Two African American quarterbacks facing off against each other. The first time that has ever happened in the Super Bowl. I did not know that until the other day. Shout out to one of my friends for letting me know that interesting trivia tidbit. So, whose team will reign supreme? I just feel like saying that like the whatever that the cooking show is, Iron Chef. All right, is it gonna be the Chiefs? Is it gonna be the Eagles? All right, Eagles like to fly, don't they? The message is in. The Eagles like to fly. Page of Swords. Whew. And just from my personal interaction on my social media, definitely the Eagles fans have the crowd that I feel like right now there's just a lot of hooting and hollering that's come from the Eagles fans. Chiefs fans, I actually gave a Chiefs fan a ride tonight in the Uber, and he was pretty pumped, let me tell you. But that's the thing, where I live at, woo! Here we go. More. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Decisiveness here. Who's the more decisive quarterback? This is the QB VQB. They're equally matched teams. The Chiefs fan told me that the teams are fairly equally matched. It will be a good game. So, who is the team that has the smarts here? The King of Swords is about that, and they're cutthroat about it too, right? Be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna run this over to the side, hand it off to the fullback. Oh, psych! Right? Is there a team that does that? Is there a team that does the trick plays? I guess we'll see tomorrow. I hear it's gonna be a good game. What else do we have going on? So if you're a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, maybe you got some inside scoop because you understand the mentality of the team. That's kind of what I'm hearing right now. So, but don't come after me if your gambling doesn't pay off, because like I said, I predicted wrong last year. Ooh, the Hermit. Yeah, I feel like this came out last year too, because it's like, once the winner has been decided, right? Once the winner has been decided from, after all, it is just a game, right? Page energy, it's just a game. But, a lot of times after that, there's a lot of deep introspection that comes with that, and a reliance on the self that, isn't on display for everyone upon, thousands and millions of people that are going to be watching, right? And not just for the game, but like for the commercials, and then Rihanna's doing the Super Bowl halftime show. So let's clarify this Page of Swords. I don't know why now I'm hearing rebel. Rebel, toil dress. Rebel, faces a mess. Will they know? Hot tramp, I love you so. So let me tell you, there's a lot of planning, right? It goes into the plays, into the strategies, a lot of watching the tape, right? These teams, they're studying the tapes, folks, right? Page of Swords is like, what'd you hear about the Eagles? What'd you hear about the Chiefs? Yeah, what can you tell me? That's what these guys have been preparing for this now, right? Okay. Yeah, because they're preparing to walk through the gateway to their trophy. You know, on the other side of this gateway is somebody's trophy. It's going to be either the Eagles or the Chiefs, right? Mm-mm-mm. The decision. Is this like the ref? Is this guy like the ref? Nobody wants to be that guy. Nobody. I don't care how much they're paying you. I don't care how much. Gosh, World Cup finally ended. Yeah, how would you like to be one of the refs or the umps for the World Cup? Ooh, there's a lot of pressure. I mean, Super Bowl, we got a Super Bowl every year. World Cup, that's not, it's like every 4 years. Okay. No wonder they're a little intense about it. Like, excuse me, I'm taking the month off work to watch soccer. Yeah, in America, we're like, soccer? Ugh. We're like, give me Riri and and the halftime show, right? Okay. Back to the King of Swords. We're clarifying. All right. Only 6 minutes, folks. Let's see if we can wrap it up in 10. Be a short message for you, and then I'll get into the serious stuff in the next reading. This is just for the Super Bowl. Ooh, yeah. Who is going to be large and in charge? Who is the emperor? All right. I have no idea the personality of either of these quarterbacks, but I'm going to present to you this analogy right now. Michael Jordan and Phil Jackson, Chicago Bulls. Okay? Now, nobody's going to argue that Phil Jackson isn't like a magnificent coach. However, a lot of people, and there was that, what was it, the 30 for 30 documentary or whatever. And, they showed how much Jordan was behind the drive for the team, almost like managing the team, like telling them what plays to do. And, because he wasn't going to lose. Like, Phil, you're brilliant, but so am I. And I'm on the court. Right? So, that's what I'm saying. Who's the emperor here? This is Aries energy. This is the next cycle after Pisces, right? That we're like kind of in the middle of. All right, astrologically speaking. So kind of interesting that this comes out. So who's making the play call, right? Who's in the helmet, right? Or is it an audible? Is it what I'm saying? Like who? So I feel like whoever possesses this energy of, say those quarterbacks of that team, whatever, I feel like, but specifically I feel like in the quarterback sense, that's going to be, no, you can interpret that in more than one way. I will not get into the specifics of play calling, okay? We're not going down that road today. Oh, no. One more for the King of Swords, please. And technically it is Super Bowl Sunday. Page of Wands. Do you sleep before Super Bowl Sunday? Do these guys get any sleep? Or, talk about adrenaline. And that's some page energy. That's excitement. That's, hey, man, have you heard what's happening? Like, there is, talk about electric, right? Yeah, these guys might have this Steely Reserve, this King of Swords, this Steely Reserve, and they're like, yeah, I'm the one in charge, blah, blah. But, like, the buzz in the stadium, can you imagine? I've never been to a Super Bowl. I've actually never been to an NFL game, come to think of it. I've been to an NFL stadium, but I've been to a concert there, not to a game there. Side note. And, it is in Arizona, and why wouldn't people be excited? That's some good weather, right? And it's the middle of February. By the way, Donate Life. If you're not an organ donor, consider it. Talk to your family. The Hermit. Oh. We're going to clarify this Hermit now. So this is going to be, I don't want to say outcome, but forward. There's always a period of reflection, right? There's always a period of reflection, whether you want it or not. and it should be on both the good and the bad. Like, you celebrate, you mourn, and then you can step here, right? Because like this is when you are able to do that shadow work for folks that are looking to do shadow work. Like, this is that cloak here protecting you and saying, look, this is what's reflecting from inside of you. Like, this little light of mine, right? You're gonna let it shine, and let it shine, 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 to the point where this cloak, you don't even like physically need it. It's just upon you, okay? Because you're tapped in, right? Okay, now we're getting some like super deep stuff for a little Super Bowl message. However, what comes out comes out. What else we got here? Number 9 may be significant for somebody. This Virgo Hermit card. Let's see. Let me clarify, please. Por favor. Por favor. I don't know what this crystal is up here that like broke apart. It's not my selenite. This is my selenite. This is a good, like, all over kind of crystal to have around. And I happen to like this one. This is actually the second one I had, because the first one I had, it slipped off I had it on my leg, and it slid off, of course, being the circular type object, smooth and slick that it is. And then it split right into pieces. Isn't that nice? Anyway, opalescent. Alrighty. I spoke about this in one of my previous readings. If you are somebody that's finally tapping into your artistic side, sometimes that requires a hermitage. It might require you kind of being a little cut off from other people, just allowing yourself time to work on your projects, and even reflect on what kind of projects you want to do, right? So that may come out of this kind of, if you were already setting yourself apart from your traditional environment, I want to say. I don't want to say, like, completely isolating yourself, but, because sometimes when you step into a different environment, it might feel like you're all alone. It might feel like you're a hermit by yourself. However, you have this veil of protection upon you, and that's what's going to allow this to blossom and bloom, okay? All right. One more, please. I feel like we're totally off the Super Bowl message now, folks. I don't know what to tell you. I really tried. So take from this what you will. High Priestess, Moon Energy, yeah. Like, you can run, but you can't hide, right? Okay, it is what it is. Tapping into your intuition. So, for you gamblers out there, don't beat yourself up. You went on your gut. You went on your instinct. And, you'd want to say, like, 9 times, hello, remember, where was the 9 at? Oh yeah, here's the 9. I said 9 might be significant. 9 times out of 10, your instinct is right? Okay. So don't doubt yourself here. I really don't even want to say anything further about the game, because I feel like I'm in a bad sense encouraging people to gamble by saying, trust your gut upon which team you think is going to be the winner. But if you're watching Tarot, you know that it's not necessarily a black and white type thing. This is just offering you a perspective, and that perspective, it's up to you to um, either accept, be intrigued by, or dismiss, right? So that's when we say take what resonates and leave the rest, because it may not be your message, right? Like we were kind of talking about the game and stuff, and then it like went off into like la la land. So if that doesn't resonate with you, hey man, that's cool. But I hope you do enjoy watching the game and appreciating the artistry of the halftime show, for one. And, of course, all the commercials and all the creative thoughts that go into things like that. However, I really do feel like whoever has that command from the QB side, I feel like that's going to be a key here. And I say that not really knowing either of the quarterbacks' personalities or how they interact with the team. Um, I know it is. People are saying it's a first for the Super Bowl, um, in that essence. But I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. And we have so much technology these days too that it's almost like you think like, well, they're just automatically going to do what the play call is going to be. And here I am talking about play calling, and I said I wasn't going to do that, but it's like, when you see things in motion, right? And you see the guys when they're moving, then they do the, and then they're throwing it a different direction, right? They're posting up and trying to make their dreams come true here, right? Because they want that trophy too, and they worked really hard. So, I hope you enjoyed this Super Bowl message. I'm gonna end the video here, and maybe I'll do another video on a separate topic. But enjoy your day tomorrow, and be safe. Enjoy.